Coach Abel here along with Coach Weiss, the Able Body Experts, and we're doing a Coach 'em Up session here, letters to the coach. And here's a letter we got, Coach. It says, I'm a 42-year-old female with an obese past. At age 30, I was 5'5", 256-pound woman. By age 32, I lost the excess weight with Weight Watchers and felt good at 140 pounds, but did not like the way I looked. I had narrow shoulders and no butt whatsoever. I should mention that I lost all of that weight without doing any exercise at all, and of course this would come back to bite me and my non-existent butt at a later date as I gained all the weight back and more so. And then the letter goes on to ask for some specific advice. Not an uncommon email for us to get, Coach?
No, not at all.
Comments?
Well, it's just the same thing that we see time and time again as when someone is starved the weight off, and that's essentially what has happened here.
Without exercise.
Yeah, has starved the weight off without any metabolism maintaining or muscle maintaining exercise. The metabolic effect of that, essentially, once they can no longer starve themselves, because no one's going to starve themselves forever.
Right.
Once they start eating again, that weight's coming back with a vengeance, but you have less muscle mass than you started with, so you actually, in fact, end up fatter than you ever were.
Right. So this is quite common, nothing to be ashamed of, although shame ends up getting attached to this. The other thing to mention is, as she mentioned, she even got too thin. Well, right away to experts like ourselves, that tells us, with or without exercise, you've gone past your metabolic set point of tolerance, which is going to make the rebound even worse. So the fact that she got too skinny meant that she lost way too much muscle. When that happens, you downregulate metabolism, thyroid, metabolic rate, leptin hormone, the things we've talked about ad infinitum. And then you are guaranteed that you're not only going to gain weight, but surpass the weight you used to weigh. And even more tragic, Coach, they're probably going to establish a new higher set point so that the next time she diets, she's going to reach not a lower weight, but feel that same negative feeling at a much higher weight than she did before.
Yeah, and lots of these programs, and you'll see it all the time, and I've had people mention it to me before as well, is that, oh, I lost all my weight without working out. I lost all my weight without, I didn't even have to work out to do it. Well, you have to understand these programs are based around you not having to work out, because you're not going to have the energy to work out. If you're starving yourself on 800-900 calories, maybe less, you're not going to be able to work out in an efficient way, and they don't. So that's why the working out isn't part of the program, because they're just concerned only about weight loss and not about fat loss by itself.
And if I can add, they're not concerned about long-term weight loss maintenance. They're concerned mostly about your short-term results. So you'll go out and tell your friends how wonderful you're doing, knowing full well that down the road there's going to be a huge consequence to pay. So this is a letters to the coach, Coach 'em Up, very important Coach 'em Up reality check.